How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for habitspeed2.com. Today I want to talk about why you shouldn't be trying to please everyone. This is a 100 videos in a 100-day series. We're trying to get as many people as we can to stop drinking alcohol. I'll show you where we're going today. It's a nice track on the outskirts of Guatemala. It's pretty cool this morning, but getting out and fresh morning walk is just exhilarating. Okay, so why shouldn't I try to please everyone? Why shouldn't I be trying to please everyone? The first thing is that not everyone matters to you. You know, there's a lot of people in the world, and there's a lot of people who, you know, for one thing or another, want to have you pleasing them, and you have to be wise and you have to be frugal in who you're trying to please in this world. If you're trying to please everyone, you know, there's far too many people in this world who are only willing to take and are not willing to give, right? And I'm not into self-sacrifice in any way, shape or form, right? So I think when I give something to somebody, it has to be on a reciprocal basis, you know, and that's in everything that I do, everything. You know, and I'm not talking about a one-for-one thing where has to be, you know, everything that I give has to, you know, I want something back from somebody else. It's not like that at all. I don't need that, but it has to be a general, an overall flow of things, you know, backwards and forwards. I give you something, you give me something, I give you something, that kind of thing, you know. And that's the basis of any relationship. And if the relationship doesn't work like that, then as far as I'm concerned, it's not a good relationship. So, and I'm not interested in it. And the more I get into this journey, the more I understand about myself, the more I understand that, you know, it's, for me, it breeds when you're all the time giving to somebody in the terms of trying to please somebody, and you're not getting anything back from them. It just breeds bad feelings. So I'm not into that. What you'll find is that when you try to please everyone, it's just a recipe for a shitty life, you know. It's a recipe for anxiety, it's a recipe for stress, but it's also a recipe for beiging out, you know, being invisible, blending in, being a sheep, you know. It's a recipe for following other people's decisions and never really allowing yourself that, you know. I think everyone's life, you know, you should make your own decisions based on your own choices. You set the groundwork for what you want to do. You set the tone for your life. You set the objectives. You set the ideas that you want to come about in your life. And you can't do that if you're trying to please other people. It's just not possible. And like I said, I'm not advocating that you never please anyone else, but it has to come about as a natural part of your process, as a natural part of your process of moving forwards and expanding yourself. So who do you please? Who do you try and please in this journey? Ask yourself, first of all, who do you care about the most? You know, keep those people in mind when you start thinking about what I'm about to tell you. Who do you care about the most in this journey? The positives that you do for some people are just going to appear as negatives to other people. It's just the way that it works. You know, the positives that you say to some people are not going to be taken that way by some people. It depends on their mentality, their frameworks, how they look at you, whether they're looking at you from a positive perspective that they want you to achieve things, or whether they're looking at you from a negative perspective. You know, they're envious of what you're doing. They don't want you to succeed because it puts a bad light on them, and it's something that happens. So don't just think that because you put out positive energy that it's going to be accepted as positive by everyone else. It's more than likely not going to be that way. And like I said, you know, it's not about pleasing everybody that you love. Just because you love somebody, it doesn't mean to say that they automatically earn the right to be pleased at every moment. I mean, it's a sheep's game. You have to seek to evolve yourself. So you have to try and evolve yourself. That should be your goal. I'm going to evolve myself as a human being. I'm going to evolve myself as an individual. I'm going to evolve myself in all the areas of my life. I'm going to try my best to be the best possible version of myself in every possible aspect of this journey. And when you look at things from that perspective, it changes your viewpoints, it changes your outputs, it changes how you see yourself, and it changes how you see other people. Think about how many people benefit from you becoming the best possible version of yourself. Like I said, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to a rising tide raises all ships around it. So you trying to get to the best possible version of yourself. The people around you should be happy at that, because automatically you being a better version of yourself lifts their life up as well. Even from a very philosophical point of view. But practically, most people are with you day by day by day. You increase in yourself and you increase in the value of your life. It increases the value of their life, because they have somebody then that is beside them, that is with them, who is capable of lifting them up as well. And that's the way you should be looking at this. Evolve yourself. It's like going back to the analogy of sitting on an airplane. Something goes wrong, the gas masks, the air masks drop down, and they say to you, put your own air mask on first. In case of an emergency, if the airbags drop down, look after yourself first and then look after somebody else. Because if you're not looking after yourself first, you cannot look after somebody else. So lift yourself first, evolve yourself, look after yourself. Don't be trying to please everyone as your primary goal. You will please everyone. You will please certain people around you, and the people who are the people who matter. Those who are with you. It's one of the things that you'll notice when you're rising up in life. Is the people who are happy for you will show their happiness. They will be mightily pleased by your progress. The ones that don't will show their unhappiness in various ways, sometimes in sneaky ways that you have to figure out what they're doing, but they'll show it. And that has to be the process, is to weed out those people, and that they basically weed themselves out, if you get what I mean. It's a good thing. So I really do say that, bollocks to trying to please everyone in life. Work on yourself. Work on your own life. Work on, your values and the things that you want to do in your life. When you work on yourself, you raise the well-being of everybody around you. Everyone that you come in contact with, if they're willing to participate in that raising, they will benefit. You become a blessing to everyone around you. So, it's just one of those things. If you're looking for help to stop drinking alcohol, we have our platform over on Habits V2, www.habitsv2.com. You can go over there, and we've got a lot of videos that will help you in every step of this journey. I mean, we sort of go from helping you to stop the drinking, right? Helping you through that first 30 days, then breaking down the habit and helping you to dismantle that. And then eventually we help you to move forwards. I'm a bit lost here today. Now I found the track. We help you to move forwards into that better possible version of yourself. But if you want immediate help, something for free, we've got the Quick Start Guide. It's meant to help people to really prepare for those first few days and weeks of stopping drinking. It gives you some clarity about where you're going, some confidence about that you can do this, and courage that you can actually step across this line. I'll leave it there for today. Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Onwards and upwards. Keep the alcohol out of your mouth. Bye now.